So let's actually analyze what happened this morning. It's a perfect illustration of the harassment that I deal with all the time. All I do is I pay people to walk by and say some shit, you know, like the Rocky guy or you can really refer to any of the footage, you know, sleeping at the church and all those people were claiming drugs, and I filmed them. You guys, and they didn't have proof, and I did, and you ignored it. I filmed them, I don't know, probably 50 times, and you ignored it, so, okay. I even opened up a suitcase in front of that Rocky guy, and then he said there was a gun, and I showed you there wasn't. No big deal. So anyway, and I opened my suitcase on purpose to show you that, what would happen. So this morning I see this couple, and you guys are like, are you psychic? No, I don't read minds. I read body language, and I can tell they're gonna pull some shady shit. I can tell, like they're in on it. They're just, the way they're walking was not natural. And so what do? I get up and I guard my ground, right? I don't have my phone on yet. So it should be obvious I'm guarding my ground, okay? And she starts talking, and I don't want to talk to her. So I just look away. I know what she's about. And she keeps talking. So at this point, she's pushing for something. What is her motivation here, right? And she's pushing, and she's like, and then she's starting to automatically, this woman she's very, very weak, I can tell this. She should be extremely easy to crack in court, because I've already cracked her here. And she goes, how come you're not talking to me? Do you not understand what I'm saying? Are you not Spanish? You're not Spanish. Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. You don't speak Spanish. Do you understand what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. Already antagonistic. I haven't even opened my mouth. Okay? She's instigating. She's also defensive because she knows she's afraid of me. She's afraid of what she's doing. She's afraid of not getting her paycheck, getting busted, etc. That's why she's acting like this. Then I'm clearly not wanting to interact with her, clearly standing my ground. I mean, check the satellite. And she's trying to aggressively peek over. And I'm like, no, I just want you to keep walking. You think that's normal behavior, you guys? To be so aggressive? Trying to spy? I mean, you can't really argue around it. She's trying to spy. It's not innocent. It's not, it's not antagonistic. It's not without a bad motivation. How do you know? Because she's instigating through talking. She's instigating through invading my privacy. She's instigating by forcing herself physically onto the area where I sleep and ignoring my tells that I don't want to talk to you, and also instigating me verbally. You think this is normal behavior? You think a person that comes up already with that will is going to have anything good to say? No, she's doing it because she's paid to. But even if you were to take that element out, she's not right. She's not right in the head. She's already on a track of, I'm against this person. That's the only way that you can explain what she's doing. So then I go, no, just keep walking. This is my no permiso, right? Totally makes sense, of course. Right? I don't come into your house or something and do that. You can argue, probably it doesn't really matter. I'm not sticking my head into windows, right? Or peeking from the outside and going, well, I'm still in public. Exactly. So, okay. And then watch what she does. She goes like this. Okay, in Spain, this means eat. Eat too. And she goes, you don't have money to eat. Holy shit, right? You sleep on the ground, you have no money to eat. Like that. You think this is normal behavior, you guys? You think this is not psychotic? Who does that? Why would you do that? Instigate someone that doesn't have have as much as you do and lord it over them because she's weak, because she already knows she's wrong. She's on a mission. So I throw some chips in her face. Right? And I go, you're paid by the devil. You see me do this on the satellite, but you're paid by the devil. Diablo. Diablo paga para ti. The devil pays for you. Okay? And she's going on and on. You don't have any money, and you're poor, and she calls me a son of a bitch. And this lady's fucking 3 sheets to the wind, man. Okay? And so she goes, son of a bitch, and I go, yeah, eat it, kind. I go suck a dick, probably his. He's hella old, enjoy. Okay? She doesn't understand because I say it in English. And then she goes, And I'm like, dude, you're 70. You know what I mean? You're like acting. You're like doing this whole gesture and it's playing. She's playing. It's acting. She's playing for the cameras, which she's well aware she's about to go report to. You understand? Okay, so now what happens? She's coming at me, and I deflect her with chips, okay? And why? Well, she just said, you have no money to eat, and it pissed me off. But also, what is she going to do? She's going to take the little power she has and lord it. So what is the first thing she does? It's easy to flip your hand. She hops over the wall over there. So what does that mean, you guys? Now, first of all, that means that whatever she's saying she saw over here, she didn't see because she wouldn't have to check again. Right? Now, from over here, it's a lot harder to see anything. Okay? Right? It also means she's exerting herself more than she wants to at 70 to lord what little power she has over me. So it means that she was already on a track to look over the wall before I even opened my mouth. How do I know? Because she was already doing it before I opened my mouth. Okay? It means that she's willfully pushing her what she saw onto me, and that's the power that she has over me, she thinks. The thing is, she won't be able to prove anything, and she's already deflected her hand as someone who's very off. Ha! But laughing like a psycho. Dude, I even mimicked her. I was like, dude, that's, I don't know if you're going for a witch laugh, but that sucks. Like really psycho shit, okay? I'm just like, you're 70 years old. You know, this is, the Illuminati has you acting like a child. So, you guys, what is that saying? These people are on a track, not to innocently, I was just curious. Curioso. Therefore it's pardoned. I could be curioso and being a peeping Tom, right? I don't see why that makes a difference. If what my state of mind was, it doesn't. It's invasive regardless of where you're coming from with it. Where she's coming from with it is that now she has shown you that the power she wants to lord over me is to stare at my stuff. Which means what? That's what she came to do. Okay? And this is what it's like on the daily. And you've had this happen so many times. These people popping over and spying. And it's not right. It's not appropriate. None of them even have proof. So I'm not tripping on it. But, you know, I don't see why I should have to be subject to being the sideshow carny and get stared at in my sleep. Right? But you really don't give a fuck about human dignities or rights. That's pretty fucking obvious. So I'm just showing you day in a life. Here we have another example of an asshole that's paid. Okay? And she's going to say some bullshit and she's not going to have any proof for it. But I'm encouraging you to look at the hand gestures that were used. I'm saying paid by the devil. She's saying food. Why is she saying food and being mean? Because she was. Okay, why is she throwing her body over the wall? Because she was. Okay? So, there you go.